Alright, Pisces, Cancer, and Scorpio, water signs, March 2019. I'm going to do Texas Hold'em again this time, guys, for, because I like it, but I'm going to add in some oracle cards for you. And hopefully that'll help you navigate some of the energies that we are up against. I don't know about you. Ooh, don't burn my buddy's feathers. But I have already hit some hiccups with communication and stuff like that and whatnot. So, here we go. We have Pisces, Cancer, and Scorpio. I was worried about that. Fire safety, guys. I have a fire extinguisher under my desk, so I am covered if this all goes up in flames. Alright, now for your regular cards, I'm doing Texas Hold'em again. I just really liked how that went the last time, and it's just fun, so we're going to do that again. We're going to start with the energies you will be up against this month, and then we'll go into your individual cards and what's going on with you and how you can deal with those energies that are dealing with your sign in particular. And then we'll have a couple advice cards at the end for the final flop. Alright? So here we go. I'm seeing not a lot of time to recuperate after a fall. A little bit of paranoia. Don't mind my scratchy throat. The azaleas are in bloom down here and they bother my sinuses, something terrible. But I'm seeing a little bit of paranoia or a kind of out to get me kind of worry. Maybe some doubts that the universe doesn't have your back anymore. No, maybe it's more about a person, because this shows you still have gratitude. So things are still working out, but just not the way you thought. Like, there's big problems and then there's problems, but there always seems to be some sort of slight solution, and you're still grateful that you've got that. Alright, and we're going to start with Pisces here. Seeing, thinking, looking back on a lot of fond memories, and looking back on a lot of not so fond memories, and really just trying to weigh out what is going on here. It's, you can't figure out, you know, how to balance that, how to appreciate the good times and the good things learned when there was all this trauma involved in whatever this situation is too. So you're learning how to balance that out, and that's what's affecting you the most this month. And your card is Compassion, which calls for you to unblock your heart energy. Your heart pumps out electrical energy, and it is magnetic, and it pulls in energy at the same time, and you got to balance that flow back and forth. And you can't do that if you're not showing yourself the same compassion you show everybody else. Alright? So that's your message for dealing with that for Pisces. For Cancer, so for Cancer, we have trouble finding compassion. The Queen of Hearts is usually a very compassionate person. It's just, you're having a hard time I don't know, like keeping calm. You got a short fuse going on. You're having a little bit of struggle finding compassion for people that are irritating you at the moment. And you're trying to focus on educating and enlightening yourself. And I have a feeling that that's probably some projection there. Because when you really do try to work on yourself, things that irritate you the most about you start popping up in other people everywhere, and bam, you get angry about that kind of stuff quick. So just watch out for that. And your card is activation. And to get over this new energy that you're finding with your enlightenment and your education and this rush that you're getting from whatever you're doing with that, this is calling to re-immerse yourself and reactivate yourself with the new thought patterns that you've been trying to cultivate. And it kind of calls you to immerse yourself in something, you know, kind of like a meditation. Immerse yourself in something that activates you, that makes you feel activated. You know, stand out on a windy shore and let the wind blow around your hair and stuff like that. Or a bath with all the candles and lush luxuries. Or, you know, if you're into music, go to a concert, or, you know, someplace where you can really immerse yourself in some, you know, music that really moves you. Okay, so that was Cancer and Scorpio. See you doing a lot of reflecting as well, but this card is internalizing and projecting. You're picking yourself apart. Be careful not to pick yourself apart. It's one thing when you start working on yourself and you look inside and you want to fix things that are wrong with you. But do not dwell on things that you think are wrong with you, or else you're never going to get over those kind of thought patterns, because you're kind of reinforcing them. And I see you being a bit guarded with all this right now. So, something that can help you overcome these things that are blocking you right now. Your card is Celebration. And this is more along the lines of all the other cards that came out for you guys, for all you water signs. And it's move more. Dance somehow. I mean, whether you like going to concerts or in your living room or in a club, or if you just, music isn't even really your thing, go out into the woods and just sway back and forth with the trees, but move somehow. Move with the rhythm to something, and move with the rhythm of the universe, and reconnect with the feeling it is to move with rhythm, and it will help you overcome those energies. All right. And for your final two cards, for a bit of advice, accept defeats. Accept them. Because if you do not accept them at some point, you cannot start a new cycle, because you're still stuck in the old one. So sometimes you just got to accept the cycle is over and it is what it is, and allow a new cycle, because the 10 is the culmination. You're hitting the end of whatever this cycle is, and you're not going to get everything you want. You need to be able to accept that, we don't always win everything. And don't be petty, and don't be competitive, and don't harbor those kind of negative emotions that hold people back when if you break up or you leave a job or quit. Don't start talking trash about the place you left or your ex-lover or anything like that, or a friend that you had don't do that, because that's just going to start a back and forth of negative energy between you and these other people, and it's just going to keep you down. So accept it, and don't be petty, and I will catch you guys on next month's readings, if I don't see you in the spell videos before then. Remember, subscribe if you like it, guys. Blessed be. I'll talk to you later.